are taking on the Fordland Lady Eagles with a 17-5 record. We've seen the Lady Eagles before, as we saw them in the finals of the Fordland Lady Invitational, and that game ended with us on top, 58-47. A good game it was. You heard Coach Mallow on Coach's Corner as he talked about some of the players. You know, you got Kaylee Steimel and Lily Kendall. Those are the two engines that make this Fordland Lady Eagle team go, and we've got to put a stop on them. In the championship game of the Lady Invitational, we saw Raylee Stenzel and Landry Golden spread their wings as they really took over that ball game early in the second quarter and just dominated the second half of that thing to lead us to the championship. And what a nice team victory it was, as Sadie Schobert was on the all-tournament team, as was Stella Benson, and Sadie was named the MVP. So a great job by the Lady Panthers the last time we met Fordland, but you don't get to be 17-5 without being a good basketball team, and that's what they are, and they'll give us all we want tonight. We're going to have to play good basketball. We're going to have to not turn it over, and we did that in spurts the last time we saw them, and especially in the fourth quarter, we kept care of the basketball really well, and we need to do that tonight. Hopefully, you know, we get untracked a little bit with our outside shooting. I know Landry is probably pretty confident coming into this, as she really dominated the low post the last time we met. I think she had 18 points and 17 rebounds or something silly like that. But these Lady Panthers are closing in on a 20-win season. And these seniors, as Coach Mallow said, are closing in on the last 2 years of putting 40 wins behind them, and that's pretty impressive. We talked this morning about what's happened this week. We also talked about we're going to play Chadwick on Saturday at 1 o'clock at Chadwick. Chadwick, the reigning state champions at Class 1, and that ought to be a good matchup. You heard Coach talk about the facility and the noise and things like that, and that's all good for the girls as far as getting ready for the big prize districts, which are coming up in a few weeks. There's 4:26 left to go before the opening tip, as the captains, Raylee and Landry, meet out by the scores table with the captains from the Fordland Lady Eagles and the officials and the head coaches as they go over some things. But the Lady Panthers just need to play team basketball. Good ball movement. We saw some of that the other night on Monday night, as the Lady Panthers at times moved the ball really well, found the open person under the basket, shared it, lots of assists. I thought Sadie Schobert was very aggressive in the second half as far as facilitating and driving to the bucket and getting some penetration. So hopefully we can continue where we left off and kind of get, I mean, with 18 wins, you're a very good basketball team, but I've seen us play really good basketball, and we've just got to fix a few things and cut back some of the turnovers, and I think these Lady Panthers will be trouble in districts. I really do, as we get ready for the opening tip-off. The meeting in front of the scorers table has come to an end, and we are about to get underway. We're going to have a national anthem first, and then we will go over the starting lineups. Your starting lineup for the Lady Panthers: Sadie Schobert, Number 11, Stella Benson. Number 12, Rayleigh Stenzel. Number 15, Rowan Kelly. Number 21, Landry Golden. The starters for the Fordland Lady Eagles are Kaylee Steimel, a sophomore, Lily Kendall, a senior, Britton Suter, a senior, Riley Wheeler, a junior, and Kenzie Haskins, a senior. So 3 seniors, a sophomore, and a junior on a team that has won a lot of basketball games also in the last couple of years. And were seeded number 1 in their district last year. Did a whale of a job. A very good basketball team in their own right. Very well coached. And they will present the Lady Panthers with a challenge. It's good to see us get to play them on our home floor, as last year we played them twice on Fordland's home floor, and then we played the last time on Fordland's home floor. So the first time we get the Lady Eagles here in the arena, and I think that'll be a good thing for the Lady Panthers. Hey, if you need a good used car, get down to McGowan Auto Sales. I'm telling you, high-quality used cars. Go see Jeremy and the gang. They sponsor the pregame show, and fun to deal with. Big Panthers supporters, high-quality used cars. Go see Jeremy and the gang down there, and let him make you a deal, because he loves the deal. And that's going to do it for the McGowan Auto Sales pregame show. We'll be back with the opening tip-off after a word from our great sponsors on the home of Panther basketball, Big Country 99. As we get ready for the opening tip-off here, and a big-time classic between the Fordland Lady Eagles and your Lady Panthers. Fordland, as I said in the McGowan Auto Sales pregame show, 17-5 on the year. The Panthers 18-3. So two of the top teams in Southwest Missouri meeting here in Mountain Grove. First time we've got to play Fordland here in 2 years. As the Lady Panthers meet out in the middle of the field, in the middle of the court. Football's in the fall brush. Steimel will jump against Ray Lee. Got to watch Steimel and Kendall. Kendall really runs a good show, the point guard for the Lady Eagles. As we get ready for the tip-off, and Ray Lee wins it. Tips it back to Landry, as we've seen so many times before. Sadie have it. Goes right, goes left. Kicks it back to Rowan. Kelly. Tip back out. Gotten by Benson. Tried to force it in there. Sadie. Back to Stella. Back to Kelly. Kelly in the corner. Stella up top. Down low to Ray Lee. Has Steimel on her. Puts up a one-handed jumper. No good, and it remains with the Lady Panthers. Just underway in the first quarter. As we kick it in to Kelly in the corner, she puts up a shot off the front iron, no good. They're on Stella's back. Haskins gets the rebound. Good defense there by the Lady Panthers as they tip it out of bounds. Haskins will key the inbound for the Lady Eagles. She gets it into Kendall. Kendall's back to Haskins. Haskins, cross-court pass to Suter. Back to Kendall. Back to Haskins. Haskins stops, pops, drains it. Fordland draws first blood. Here comes Sadie up the left side. Sadie kicks it to Kelly. Kelly out top. Gets it down low to Landry. Kicks it in the corner. Stella thinks about a three. Gets it back to, lobs it in. Landry had a heck of a game. Puts it up and in. Starting where she left off. Golden. It's 2-2. And they have it almost stolen by Stella. Suter brings it in the front court. She drives all the way in and out. No good, but Steimel gives there for the rebound. Golden. And they're going to call a jump ball. And their arrow goes with Fordland. It'll remain their basketball underneath their basket. Haskins will key the inbounds. Haskins kicks it over to Steimel. Steimel to Suter. Suter to Kendall. Over in the corner to Haskins. Haskins gets it back to Suter. Stella's on Suter. Almost stolen by Hadley. Put up, off. Rebound by Schobert. Hadley's come in for Kelly. Schobert stops, gets it back. Ray Lee from three. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound Steimel. Steimel's going to bring the ball up all her own. Ray Lee stays right with her. She throws it. Suter saves it. They get it to Kendall in the corner. Kendall walks, no call. Kendall directs the traffic out there, and she does a good job. She drives in the lane, puts up a shot high off the board, tipped out, but got by Suter. And good defense there by Landry Golden. Here comes Ray Lee. She brings it up the right side. She dribbles into the corner, kicks it back to Schobert. Schobert to Driscoll. Over to Benson. Back to Driscoll. Driscoll way up top. Gets it into Landry. Landry kicks it out to Stella. Wide open three. She puts it up. Too long. Rebound by Cook. And they get it down. Schobert intercepts. We've got the numbers at the other end. Sadie. Bounce pass underneath the Ray Lee. Beautiful assist by Schobert as she attacks the basket. Haskins keys the inbounds. Gets it into Kendall. Here comes that full court press. Hadley tries to cut her off. Kendall takes it all the way. Gets it underneath to Cook. Cook puts it up and in. Here comes Schobert. Schobert weaves through traffic. Puts up a short jumper in and out. No good. Rebound by Haskins. Haskins gets it up to Cook. Cook brings it across the timeline. Gets it to Suter. Suter back to Haskins. She pulls up and takes a three. Nothing but net. Makes it 7-4. With 4:19 left. Schobert Drives in the paint. Puts up a soft jumper, no good. Rebound Haskins. Haskins, long court pass. Beautiful defense by Driscoll. The ball's loose. Benson has it. The Lady Panthers have numbers. Gets it over to Driscoll. She stops, pops. Little short. Schobert gets the rebound. Over to Ray Lee. She puts it up. Bang! This game's tied. Here's a long pass. And they're going to, Steimel gets it. She keeps control. Those long arms. Here comes Schobert with 3:41 left. She dribbles up the right side. And Suter, and stolen by Benson. Stella brings it up across the timeline. Kicks it over to Sadie. They slow it down a little bit now. Been fast and furious, 9-7. They get it into Ray Lee. No foul called as she goes over her back. My goodness gracious. Coach can't believe it. They get it over to Kendall. She does a fed fake, gets it in the paint, puts it up, in and out, no good. Landry with the rebound. Here comes Benson. Benson gets it over to Ray Lee. She puts up another one off the back iron, no good. Rebound Cook. Cook's in trouble. And they call foul on Driscoll. And there's 3 Lady Panthers getting ready to check in. We'll see who that is. They haven't put a number up yet. It's on Hadley. Got her on the wrist. My goodness, they don't call it as Steimel goes over the back of Schobert. No call there. But we get a little touch foul down at the other end. 9-7's your score with 2:53 left. It's been fast and furious. We got some kind of discussion here. That's the first team foul. And I don't know what the situation is. He's talking to the Fordland coach. And they're over there looking at the score table. As they're talking, we're going to take a short break on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Stella Benson shooting free throws. Something was wrong with the scorebook as Stella puts up the second and makes it, and it's 9-8. And now several substitutions come in as Stella, Landry, and Ray Lee take a break. Hadley, Kaylee, Virtue, and Lila Golden check in. Panthers get the basketball after the technical, 9-8. And we've got another timeout on the court. And I don't know what's going on here. All right, now we're set to go. Boy. Schober has it, dribbles towards the center of the court. Gets it over to Rowan. Rowan's checked back in also. Gets it over to Kaylee. Back to Schobert. They try to force it into Lila. It gets stolen by Steimel. Steimel walks, no call. Souther saves it, gets it back to Kendall, who's trailing. They get it over to Haskins. Steimel reverse layup, puts it up and in. Coaches over there having a coach's moment, 11-8. Landry's going to check back in. They get it to Sadie. She drives in the paint. She loses it. Driscoll thinks about it, kicks it over to Kelly. And they're trying to force it inside. It's stolen again. If it's not there, you can't make the play. Here comes Haskins. Good play there by Schobert. Sadie brings it up the left side. She's flying. She kicks it in the corner to Hadley. Hadley kicks it out to Kaylee. Kaylee, good head fake. Kicks it to Kelly. Moak goes to her right. Kicks it back to Kaylee. Kaylee stops, pops. A little too long. Gets it over. Haskins has it. Picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Kendall. Kendall travels. Good call there. Landry and Ray Lee are going to check in. Lila and Hadley are going to check out. So on the floor right now for the Lady Panthers is Rayleigh Stenzel, Sadie Schobert. Stella Benson just checks in for Kaylee Virtue. Landry Golden and Rowan Kelly, the starting five. See if Coach made his adjustments on the bench. Stella. 11-8 here. Back to Sadie. And the ball's tipped away with the lazy passing around them. We're standing still. Here's Haskins. Haskins puts it on the ground, dribbles right. Hands it to Kendall. Kendall likes to drive to the hoop. She kicks it out. Number 12 is checked in. That is Wheeler. She was supposed to start, and they dribble it off their foot, but it says it remains with the Lady Eagles. 11-8, 55 seconds left in this first quarter. Haskins will key the inbounds. And they throw it away. It's going to be Lady Panther basketball. Ray Lee will throw it in with 55.6 seconds. No time went off the clock because it went out of bounds. Didn't touch a Fordland Lady Eagle. Schober brings it up the right side. Kicks it to Ray Lee. Ray Lee gets it in the corner to Landry. Landry back to Sadie. Sadie back to Ray Lee from the corner. Bang! That ties it up. And there got the pressure. Stella going for the steal. What a hustle. But she knocks it out of bounds. She goes tumbling over by the Fordland Lady Eagle bench. Benson flies through the air. And they get it into Kendall. Kendall has Kelly on her. Get it up to Haskins. Stolen there by Stella. Stella got that one. She gets the free throw line, stops, pops off the right side. Hit out of bounds by Steimel. That ought to stay with the Lady Panthers with 18 seconds left. 11-11 is your score. Ray Lee's going to key the inbounds underneath our basket. She slaps the ball, gets it into Landry. Landry gets it over to Stella. Stella lobs it into Landry. Landry gets it to Sadie. Sadie kicks it out to Kelly. Kelly dribbles once, shoots. Bang! There's Rowan. Hello. That's the Rowan we know. She nails a three, 14-11, Lady Panthers. Long pass, and that's going to do it for an exciting first quarter. 14-11, the Lady Panthers. We'll be back with the second quarter of Lady Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Move to the second quarter. Lady Panthers lead 14-11. And it's been fast and furious. Got Zoe over here running the computer. First time. She's doing a good job. I've got her mic muted because she'd probably take my job if I let her call the game. As Kelly gets it back to Schobert. Schobert gets it over to Ray Lee in the corner. Ray Lee drives baseline, has it knocked out of bounds by Haskins. Ray Lee's going to key the inbounds under the Panther basket. She slaps it, looking for Schobert. Gets it out to Benson. Benson way out front, gets it over to Kelly. Gets it back to Stella. Stella down low to Landry. Good feed, boom! Hey, beautiful reaction by Sadie Schobert. Double team stolen by Schobert. Ended to Ray Lee. Up, and she's hammered. And I think that's going to be on Kendall. Beautiful steal, Sadie. And a timeout by Fordland. As they take a timeout, so will we. On the home of Lady Panther basketball, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Ray Lee was fouled by Kendall, and she misses her first foul shot. She puts up the second, nothing but net. That makes it 17-11 here. And they get it back. Haskins down to Steimel. Steimel puts it on the floor once, picks up her dribble, walks, no call. Gets it to Haskins. Haskins dribbles to the left side, gives it to Cook. Cook puts it up, no good. And you can see Landry get in position. No foul called, but it will be Lady Panther basketball. Suter's going to come in. Kendall's going to go out. This is when the Lady Panthers have taken advantage in the past when Kendall goes out. They get it to Kelly. Kelly back to Schobert. Over to Stella. Stella thinks about a three. Kicks it in the corner to Ray Lee. Ray Lee stops, pops, bang! 20-11. That's her third three of the night. 6:55 left. They get it up. Steimel gets it, almost loses it. She's way in the corner. Oh, Ray Lee tips that. Haskins hangs on. Suter takes a three, no good. Landry pulls down the rebound. Here comes Schobert. Schobert kicks it over to Kelly. Kelly hands it back to Schobert. Schobert drives in the paint, stops, pops, and it goes. That's Sadie. Attacking the basket. Haskins gets it over to Wheeler. Down to Steimel. She drives the baseline, puts it up and in. We got to cut her off there. 22-13. Steimel's awful athletic. Reminds you a lot of Ray Lee, just a sophomore. Schobert gets it to Kelly. Kelly gets it over to Ray Lee. Over to Benson. Stella gets it in. Back to Ray Lee. Why not? Bang! Her fourth three of the first half. 25-13. And they get it down to Steimel. Steimel puts up an off-balance shot. They're going to get Landry, and I don't know if she touched her, but that's all right. She cut her off at the baseline this time. 5:43 on the clock. 25-13 Lady Panthers. That's just Landry's first. Puts up her first. Rolls off the front iron. Kendall's going to check back in. Haskins is going to check out. Or no, excuse me. She puts up the second off the back iron. No good. Ray Lee fights for the rebound and gets it to Sadie. Sadie gets it quickly down to Benson. Over to Rowan. Kelly. Sadie puts it on the floor, gets it over to Ray Lee. She drives in, puts up a one-handed jump, but there's Landry with another rebound. Benson in and out and in. And another three, 28-13. We're raining threes. 5:19 left. Ball's tipped. And a good play by Kendall. She hits it out off of Sadie. Good defense by the Lady Panthers. They've caused havoc back in the backcourt. 5:15 left, 28-13. And Fordland's going to call timeout to stop the bleeding. And we will, too, on the home of Lady Panther basketball, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 5:15 left here in the second quarter. Lady Panthers lead 28-15. 3-pointers by Rowan Kelly. 4 by Ray Lee. 1 by Stella Benson. As we dribble around, Kendall. Kendall gives it to Suter. Suter to Cook. Then stole by Ray Lee. Ray Lee drives, kicks it over to Benson. She stops, pops, off the front iron, no good. Rebound Steimel as she skied to get that. Steimel has it in the backcourt, gets it over to Kendall. Kendall brings it up the left side. She crosses it over, kicks it in the corner to Cook. Cook gets it back to Suter. Suter almost has it stolen by Benson. Ray Lee playing excellent defense. They finally get it to Kendall. Rowan's got her work cut out for her, but she can handle it. She's on Kendall all over. Good job by Rowan. Almost stole by Benson. And here goes Cook. Cook dribbles in the corner, kicks it back to Haskins. Haskins back to Cook. Cook into Steimel. Steimel travels with the basketball, and the good Panther defense makes the Lady Eagles turn it over. 30, Chloe Spoon's going to check in. Cook's going to check out. Schober walks it up. 4:10 left here in the first half. Schober dribbles to her right. Kicks it down low. It's tipped, but tipped right to Rowan. Rowan has it tipped again. It goes over to Benson. Benson puts the ball on her hip. Dribbles once, gets it out to Schober. Down low. Stop, pop by Kelly. Bang! Rowan's back. Rowan's back. 3:49 left, 31-13. That's her second three. And they have to throw it off Kelly's leg. And out of bounds. Good Lady Panther defense right there. Rowan with a tough game shooting last game, but it doesn't stop her. Man, we've seen it all year. Not only does she shoot, she plays very good defense. A great job by Ray Lee. Almost stole it. Kendall gets it up to Suter. Suter gets it back to Kendall. Kendall on the left side gets it over to Spoon. They get it back to Haskins. In and out. Rebound Steimel. Steimel puts it up. No good. Rebound Golden. Gets it over to Schober. Lady Panthers got numbers. Kick it to Benson. Benson with a head fake. Kicks it out to Kelly. Kelly slows it down. Gets it to Benson. Schober brings it way out. Gets it over to Kelly. Down low. Good pass by Rowan. Up. And Landry's fouled. Landry will go to the line and shoot two. 3:06 left here in the first half. 31-13 your score. Landry misses her first. 31-13. Landry will shoot her second. Puts up, in and out, no good. Rebound Haskins. And they're going to get somebody for a cheap foul. Whoever it'll be their first. That's the first one on Ray Lee. Kaylee Virtue's going to check in. Hadley Driscoll's going to check in. The two seniors check out. Kendall gets it over to Haskins. Haskins brings it up the left side. Kicks it down to Suter. Suter dribbles around. She has Driscoll on her. Good defense by the Lady Panthers. Kendall. And Stella and Kendall roll on the floor. And they're going to get Stella for a foul. That'll be Stella's first. Lady Panthers, known for their defense, 2:47 left, 31-13. As they toss it in, Steimel has an easy bucket there for the Lady Eagles. And here comes Schobert. Schobert dribbles in the paint, kicks it out to Benson. Benson gets it to Driscoll, back to Schobert. Schobert thinks about it, gets it over to Kaylee Virtue. Back in the corner to Kelly. Kelly with a good head fake. Tosses it out to Driscoll. Driscoll back to Kelly. Down low to Schobert. Schobert back to Kelly. Kelly dribbles right, dribbles left, gets it Virtue to Benson. Wide open Driscoll in the corner. Off the front iron, no good. And they have a double team down there. They get it to Kendall. Kendall kicks it way down to Spoon. Spoon gets it to Steimel. Steimel to Haskins. Haskins drains it from way outside. And that makes it 31-18. And they kick it down low. It goes out of bounds. And it's going to go off at Hadley's hands. And there's so much for a break for Ray Lee and Landry. As Stella and Sadie come out for the first time tonight. And they get it down low. Haskins overthrows Steimel. And they turn it over, 31-18. It's gone from a 17-point lead down to a 13-point lead. Driscoll, Stenzel, Kelly, Golden, and Virtue on the court for the Lady Panthers. They get it to Kelly. Kelly pulls it out top, sets back up the offense, kicks it over to Kaylee. Kaylee down the corner to Driscoll, down low. Good move, and Ray Lee chases down her own rebound. And there's a foul, no call, and here comes Kendall. Kendall races it down, decides to pull it back. And then there's Haskins. She stops and pops. She's the leading scorer for the Lady Eagles. That's her 10th point. And she cuts it to an 11-point lead. Kelly. And get it over in the corner to Driscoll. Over to Ray Lee. Ray Lee puts it on the floor, gets it back to Kelly. Kelly thinks about a three, drives it in, stops, pops. Off the backboard, no good. And it goes out of bounds. Another Lady Eagle turnover. Good defense there by Kelly and Virtue. Schobert, Benson are going to check back in. Virtue, Driscoll are going to check out. Good minutes out of both of them. Schobert dribbles to the middle, gets it over to Kelly on the right wing, gets it back to Schobert. Back to Kelly. Kelly drives in, puts it up, in and out, no good. Landry's there for the rebound and the putback. And that makes it 33-20. And we're going to get a foul on Rowan or Ray Lee. No. That's going to be 2 on Ray Lee. We got to be careful. Driscoll's going to check in for Ray Lee. 20.3 seconds left here in the second half, or in the second quarter. Here comes Kendall. Kendall dribbles into Steimel. Steimel over to Haskins. Haskins has killed us. Almost a steal by Kelly. Down to Steimel. Blocked by Golden. Blocked by Golden. Landry. Underneath. Ain't no joke. Steimel gets it to Kendall. Kendall has Kelly on her. Schober on Haskins. Haskins way short. and she throws up an air ball, and that's going to do it here in the first half as the Lady Panthers lead 33-20. We'll be back with the State Farm agent Stephen Gum halftime show and talk about these Lady Panthers on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Coach Mallow has all the faith in the world in these young ladies, and so do I. Hey, don't take risk with your property, your family, anything like that. If you don't know if you're covered or have enough coverage, go see State Farm agent Stephen Gum. Just sit down with him. Tell him what you've got, what you're doing. Man, he'll straighten you out. He'll get the ship righted, and plus you'll enjoy the visit, as Stephen's a great guy to go visit with. But don't leave things hanging. Go get them taken care of. That's going to do it for the State Farm Agent Halftime Show. We'll be back with the start of the second half on the home of Panther basketball, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. One more half to go here. Lady Panthers lead by 13. We're getting ready to get underway in the third quarter. Coach Mallow's got them over there in the huddle. Man, fast and furious first half. 33 points put up by the Lady Panthers. Good shooting as we get ready to get the third quarter underway. Starting will be the same starting five. You'll have Rowan Kelly, Stella Benson, Landry Golden, Raylee Stenzel, Sadie Schobert. You'll have Cook, Steimel, Haskins, Kendall, and Suter. As they get it over to Haskins. Haskins has Schobert on her. They go back door to Steimel. She lays it up and in. As somebody lost her in all the confusion. That cuts it to 11. Schobert gets it down quickly, gets it to Benson. Benson back to Schobert, into Ray Lee. She slips it out of her hands, gets it over to Kelly. Kelly gets it into Golden. Golden has it knocked away. She gets it back. She picks it up under the basket, gets it over to Benson, puts up a three off the front iron, no good. Cook does a good job. Kendall stops, gets it over to Haskins. Haskins whips it down to Steimel. Steimel drives in, puts it up, off the backboard, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it in. She's got the first 4 points. Somebody's going to have to stop her. Here comes Schobert. Schobert gets it down low. Spin move up there by Golden, doesn't go. Steimel with the rebound. It's been all Steimel here in the second half for the Lady Eagles. They get it to Haskins. Haskins out top, gets it back to Kendall. Kendall gets it over to Steimel. Steimel puts it on the floor. Good move, good defense by Golden. Gets it to Suter. Suter to Haskins. Haskins has Benson on her. Looking for Kendall. Hands it off. Kendall. They switch. Kelly now's on Haskins. Steimel drives it in. Schobert cuts her off. Good defense. Gets it out to Kendall. Kendall thinks about a three. Right around, then drives it in. Good move up there by Kendall. She cuts through a double team, lays it up in, and Coach Mallow's seen enough. He calls timeout, and as he takes time, so will we. On the home of Lady Panther basketball, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Lady Panthers have started out slow in the second half. The Lady Eagles have cut it down to a 7-point lead. And it's been Steimel and Kendall as they get it over to Ray Lee. Ray Lee in the corner to Golden. Golden gets it back to Schobert. Schobert drives in the paint, stops, pops, no good. Rebound Haskins. Haskins gets it over to Kendall, back to Haskins. Haskins gets it back to Kendall. Kendall, who has Stella on her. Goes right, goes left, spins. Stella hits the floor. She puts up a shot, no good. Ray Lee's there for the rebound. And they go on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball, and I think the possession arrow goes with the Lady Panthers. And Ray Lee had it. I thought she was fouled tremendously after she got the rebound. No call. Schobert has it, gets it in the front court, loses the ball, has it stole by Suter. Turnover by the Panthers, just up by 7 here. It's been 6 straight points by the Lady Eagles. Haskins gets it down. Good move by Golden. Golden out on Steimel. Gets it over to Suter. Suter kicks it to Kendall. Kendall thinks about a 3, stops, pops, no good. Good block out by Kelly. Kelly gets it over to Schobert. Schobert gets it across the timeline. Kicks it in the corner to Benson. Benson, cross-court pass to Kelly. Kelly up, bang! Rowan, her third 3 of the night. We needed that. 39-26, or 36-26. They get it down to Steimel. Steimel kicks it back out of Suter. Suter drives in the corner, kicks it back out to Kendall. Kendall gets it over to Haskins. Haskins down to Steimel. Steimel drives in, puts up a shot, and they're going to get Golden on a foul. And you can tell that the philosophy has changed here for the Lady Eagles as they're going to their weapon, Steimel, underneath. 36-26 is your score. Kaylee Virtue's getting ready to check in. Steimel puts up her first one, in and out. Landry's going to check out. Landry has 2. Coach Mallow. As Steimel puts up her second, and she hits it. Cuts it to a 9-point lead. They get it into Kelly. Semi-full court press, down to Virtue, over to Benson. They're posting up Schobert. Good pass. Ray Lee should have taken that. Benson, up and in. 3-pointer. That's Stella's second. They get Kendall trapped, tipped. Schobert has it and loses it from Haskins. They've got numbers. She lays it up and in as the Panthers went for the steal. 39-29. Schobert brings it across the timeline, gets it to Kelly. Kelly with 3 threes on the night. Gets it over to Benson. Benson thinks about it. Goes back to Kelly. Kelly down low to Ray Lee. Ray Lee has people fouling all over. They finally call it underneath. My goodness gracious. You can hear them slapping her wrist from up here. No calls. 39-29. Ray Lee will key the inbounds. They kick it over in the corner. Kelly, why not? Off the front iron, no good. Rebound to Stella, over to Ray Lee. Ray Lee kicks it back out to Sadie. She sets up the offense. Ray Lee thinks about a 3. Bang! That's her 5th 3 of the night. Panthers go up 42-29. Kendall walks. And they call it with 3:19 left. And the Fordland coach is going to take a timeout. As he takes timeout, so will we on the home of Lady Panther basketball, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 3:19 left in the third quarter. Panthers lead 42-29. On the court for the Lady Panthers, Rowan Kelly, Rayleigh Stenzel, Stella Benson, Kaylee Virtue, Landry Golden. Stella drives the baseline, has it knocked away as she's almost knocked out of bounds. Haskins down to Steimel. She's all alone, puts it up and in. Steimel has all of her points but 2 as they steal it again and put it up. And we've got a foul on the floor as Rayleigh is slapped in the face when they go to steal the ball. And no fouls called. 42-31. 2:56 left. Kendall kicks it out. And stolen by Benson. Benson's off to the races. Kendall's down there, lobs it over to Kelly. Up, no good. Rebound to Rayleigh. How she got it, I don't know. She turns around, fires. There's Landry, and she's going to be fouled. And Landry would not be denied. 44-31. And the foul's on Steimel, just her second. Schobert's going to go in for Rayleigh. Hadley Driscoll's going to come in for Rowan Kelly. Rowan back to shooting the way we've seen her. Golden puts up her shot. Bang. That's the old-fashioned 3. Haskins gets it over to Suter. Suter back to Haskins. Haskins kicks it down to Kendall. Kendall kicks it way over to Suter. Back to Haskins. Haskins pulls it way out top, gets it back to Kendall. Kendall puts the ball on the floor, back to Haskins. Haskins drives, cut off by Schobert. Kendall thinks about a 3, off the front iron, no good. Rebound Driscoll. She's going to be fouled by Wheeler. Wheeler, who's just checked in. That's her first foul. Kaylee Virtue will key the inbounds. You got Virtue, Benson, Schobert, Driscoll, and Golden on the floor as Kelly and Rayleigh are getting a breather. Benson gets it to Kaylee. Kaylee puts it on the floor. Back to Stella. Stella gets it up top to Sadie. Sadie dribbles to her right, dribbles to her left, gets it back to Driscoll. Back to Benson. Benson gets it down. Put up by Virtue. Off. No good. Rebound by Haskins. Haskins off to the races. She's got Steimel. Steimel makes a great play underneath the basket. Walks. No call. They get it over. Haskins puts up a 3. No good, but they run down another rebound. This will be their third shot at it. Kendall has it. She pulls it way out. 1:30 left. They get it into Steimel. She makes a good move. They're going to get Landry for a push underneath. 1:25 left. That's going to be Landry's third. Lila's going to check in for Landry. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. Haskins going to key the inbound. She gets it over to Steimel. Steimel gets it to Suter. Suter kicks it to Haskins. Haskins bangs it. Haskins leads all scorers with 12, or no. Driscoll stops, pops, no good. Rebound Suter, and they're going to get Benson as she reaches. And that's Stella's third. Kelly's going to check back in for Stella. So Ray Lee, Landry, and Stella are all on the bench. Kendall blows by. She gets in there. She throws it out of bounds, a turnover. Panthers lead by 11, 45-34 with 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Kaylee Virtue gets it into Schobert. Sadie dribbles it up across the timeline. Kicks it down to Hadley. Hadley over to Kelly. Back to Sadie. Back to Kelly. Kelly tries to force it in to Lila, and then she kicks it off her foot, and it's going to go out of bounds and go back to Panther basketball. Hadley Driscoll key the inbounds. Gets it into Schobert. Schobert brings it up top. She thinks about driving, has it tipped by Suter. Suter brings it up the front court. Gets it over to Kendall. Kendall. She puts it on the floor. Gets it out to Suter. Suter looking for Haskins. Why not? She's deadly from three-point land. Haskins brings it way out top. She crosses it over. Puts it inside to Steimel. Steimel, turnaround jumper, in and out. No good. Lila Golden with the rebound. Gets it to Kelly. 8 seconds. Gets it up to Sadie. Sadie puts up a shot. Off the front iron, no good. And time's gonna run out here in the third quarter with the Lady Panthers leading 45-34. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of Lady Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome to Lady Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We're in for the fourth quarter as Fordland has the basketball. Lady Panthers lead by 11, 45-34. On the floor for the Lady Panthers, the starting five. As the ball's tripped away, and they put up a shot, and they're going to get a traveling call, or did they get a foul? They're going to get a foul on. Spoon's going to go to the line and shoot three. We don't have a number up for who scored the shot, and she misses her first with 7:44 left. (45-34). Spoon with her second one. Off the front iron. You get it up. Rebound Panthers. Schobert dribbles into the front court. Sadie dribbles to her left, then to her right. Gets it over to Kelly. Back to Schobert. Schobert gets it over to Benson. It goes through her hands and out of bounds. As Stella took her eye off of it, and it goes right through her hands. A turnover by the Lady Panthers here early in the fourth quarter. They got the break they needed. They missed both foul shots. They get it up. Kelly is guarding Kendall. Suter to Haskins. Back to Cook. Cook to Kendall. Down low to Steimel. She wanted the basketball. She travels, no call. They get it over to Kendall. Kendall has it slapped away by Ray Lee, but gets it back. They kick it over to Suter. Suter kicks it over in the corner to Cook. Cook gets it down low, gets it back to Kendall. She stops, pops, off the front arm, no good. And there's going to be a foul on somebody as Ray Lee goes crashing to the floor. There was a bunch of blue shirts on the back of the Lady Panthers. First time that's been called. 6:50 left, 45-34. Sadie dribbles up the left side, pulls it back out, gets everybody spaced, gets Kelly. Kelly gets it over to Benson. Benson has it hit out of bounds. And Coach Mallow's over there getting a little frustrated as the Lady Panthers aren't taking care of the basketball. Kelly's going to key the inbounds, and it stole away as the pass was televised. And she steps out of bounds, a big break for the Panthers, and we've got to take care of the basketball. Lazy passes don't get it. Schobert. You got to move towards the ball when it's passed to you. Back to Schobert. Schobert gets it tipped away again and stolen. That's the third straight turnover here in the fourth quarter. Lady Panthers trying to force things. They get it to Haskins. Haskins gets it to Suter. Suter to Kendall. Back to Haskins. Haskins drives the baseline. Back to Kendall. Kendall with a good head fake drives in. Stolen by Schobert. Schobert has Benson. Benson pulls up, stops, pops. No good. And it goes out of bounds. Fordland basketball with 5:47 left. Kendall gets it to Haskins. Almost stolen by Schobert. But Kendall has a free ride. She gets it into Steimel. Steimel, the ball goes on the floor and a timeout, and they don't even have control of it. I don't know how they can get a timeout, but as they take timeout, so will we on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Ball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 5:33 left. Panthers lead by 11, but have gone cold here. Haven't scored in probably the whole fourth quarter and the end of the third. Been wild and woolly with the basketball. Need to make sure of our passes as Fordland inbounds it under their basket as they got a timeout with the ball rolling on the floor. And they kick it over, and we go for a steal. It's short, but Steimel's there for the putback, and it's 45-36. Here comes Schobert into the front court. She gets it back to Ray Lee. Ray Lee stops, pops, in and out, no good. Kelly fights for it. She has it. They call a jump ball. Rowan with a good hustle right there. Lady Panthers get the basketball. They get it to Golden. Golden gets it out to Kelly. Over to Benson. Benson to Ray Lee. She drives in the paint. Puts it up. She's fouled. Almost makes it. She's going to get fouled by Steimel, I think. Nope. They're going to get Kendall. Just Kendall's second. Ray Lee will go to the line and shoot two. Her first one's up and in. That makes it 46-36 with 5:04 left. Ray Lee dribbles once, puts up the second one. Nothing but net. That makes it 47-36. Kendall has it. Gets it over to Haskins. Haskins breaks the press as she gets it down to Suter. Suter gets it back to Haskins. Haskins calls a play. Gets it over to Suter. Suter dribbles in the paint. Almost has it stolen by Benson. Steimel takes a rare outside shot, air ball. They get it down to Kelly. Kelly had Benson but decided to pull it back. Get it over to Benson. Benson with a good head fake. Stops, pops. Off the back iron, no good. Steimel with the rebound. And she throws it away. Kelly with the steal. 4:28 left. Gets it to Schobert. Schobert cradles the ball, then gets it out to Benson. 47-36, Lady Panthers. Kelly on the right wing. Back to Schobert. Over to Benson. Down low to Golden. Golden whips it to Rowan. Back out to Sadie. Sadie puts it on the floor. Back to Rowan. Rowan gets it over to Sadie. Sadie drives it in. Puts up a shot. No good. Steimel runs it down. Steimel. It hits the backboard. She gets it. That's double dribble. As she puts it up, she drives the baseline, puts it up. No good. It's tipped out of her hand. She hits the ground, the floor. Benson gets it across the timeline, gets it to Kelly. They get inside to Golden. Golden puts up a scoop, and she's fouled by Steimel. Landry will go to the line and shoot two with 3:32 left. Panthers lead 47-36. (47-36). And Landry, nothing but net with her first one. That's her 10th point of the night. She's in double figures. Landry shoots the second, nails it. That makes it 49-36 with 3:31 left. Stolen by Ray Lee. Oh, a late whistle down there, and they call a foul. That's going to be Ray Lee's fourth. I thought it was a clean steal in the backcourt. Oh, they get Rowan Kelly. As they get it in, Steimel has it in the corner. Steimel crosses over, gets it back to Haskins. She thinks about a three. She's made them all night. Gets it over to Steimel. Steimel gets it back to Kendall. Kendall gets it over to Haskins. Down low to Cook. Cook puts up a hook shot, and I don't know how she makes that, but she does. 3:02 left. Here comes Sadie. Halfway full court press. She gets it across the timeline. Dribbles up the left side. Gets it about front to Rowan. Kelly gets it to Golden. Golden gets it over to Benson. They're trying to burn a little clock. They get it to Ray Lee. Ray Lee puts it on the floor and then back. Kelly takes a three off the front iron. No good. Rebound Cook with 2:36 left. They get it up to Haskins. 49-38. They get it down low to Cook. Cook kicks it back out to Haskins. She puts it off the front iron and in. And that's just, that's a three-pointer and cuts the lead to 49-41 as the Panthers take a timeout. As they take timeout, so will we on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball, the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 2:22 left, 49-41. Lady Panthers trying to hold on here as the Fordland Lady Eagles have been behind by 13, 14, 17 points all night and have fought back to get back in this with 2:22 left. Ray Lee's going to key the inbounds. Ray Lee with 4 fouls, or excuse me, just 3. And they get it over to Sadie. Full court press by the Lady Eagles. And it's tipped, and Sadie just saves it. She gets it to Ray Lee with 2:12 left. Gets it out to Rowan. Got to move without the basketball. Oh, and they get it to Sadie. Good snag there. They get it over to Landry. Landry gets it back to Rowan. Rowan gets it over to Ray Lee. Going to make him foul. Ray Lee thinks about it. Gets it over in the corner to Sadie. Schobert puts it on her hip. Dribbles it out front. Gets it over to Ray Lee. They're running some clock now. 1:40 left. 49-41. They get it over to Sadie. Sadie dribbles with her left. Dribbles right. Crosses it over. Cuts it out. Gets it back to Ray Lee. Ray Lee pulls it way out top. They're coming at her. She fakes. She's got her open to the hoop. She doesn't take it. They get it out to Benson. Benson, and she's fouled. And that's only their fourth team foul. So they got to foul one more time. See who they get there. That's on Wheeler. Or Reese Holmes, I guess, is number 12 here. No, we got Wheeler. Sadie in the backcourt. And she's fouled. That'll be number 5. Sadie will go to the line with 1:11 left to shoot 2. Panthers with a 49-41 lead. That's Haskins' first. Sadie puts up her first one. Hits off the back iron, no good. $1:11 left, 8-point Panther lead. Sadie looking to make it 9 and a three-score possession. Ray Lee gets the rebound. That's better yet. Oh, and gets it stolen, but she gets it back in the backcourt, and they foul Ray Lee with 1:03 left. And Ray Lee gets up, comes up big, getting the rebound, getting it tipped away, and getting it back. And she'll go to the line and shoot 2 with 1:03 left. Panthers took a lot of time off the clock. It was at 2:22. Ray Lee puts up the first. Nothing but net. Makes it 50-41 with 1:03 left. Ray Lee puts up the second, and it goes in. Ray Lee with 21 points on the night. And here comes Kendall. Kendall travels. With 58 seconds left, the Lady Eagles turn it over. Panthers lead by 10. They get it, and it goes in as it hit out of bounds. And he almost called it Lady Eagle basketball, but that ball was tipped. And they get it into Schobert. Schobert's got to break the press, and she's fouled. They don't let her break the press. See if Sadie or Rowan, I think it'll be Sadie, goes to the line to shoot 2 with 54 seconds. That's Haskins' third, all here in the last 2 minutes. Haskins has 18 on the night. Steimel has 16. As Sadie swishes her first one, makes it an 11-point lead. Sadie, that's her third point on the night. Sadie puts it up, in and out. Fight for the rebound. Haskins has it. Gets it down. Suter has it. Gets it over to, and rebound Kelly. Kelly trying to dribble out of it with 38 seconds left. We got to get it across the timeline. We whip it down to Benson. Benson into Golden. Golden calm and cool and collective. Gets it back to Ray Lee. Back to Sadie. Sadie kicks it over to Stella. Stella kicks it out to Rowan. Rowan looking for a place to go. Gets it over to Ray Lee. 13 seconds left. Lady Panthers are going to hold on and win this one. They get it back. Sadie. 5 seconds. 52-41. Sadie kicks it back to Ray Lee. And that's going to do it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We'll be back with the Grove Family Restaurant postgame show and talk to Coach Mallow here after a word from our great sponsors on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther Basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We're here at the Grove Family Restaurant post-game show, joined here by Coach Mallow. Coach, 52-41, but this game might have been a little closer than what the score says. Oh, hold on. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we got up, 14, 15, something like that. And they every time we looked like we could get away from them, they made a run at it, So, but it was competitive to the end, and thought we played better offensively tonight than we have in a long time, made some shots, and just kind of started to get that flow that we have sometimes. So
yeah, I thought so.
It felt better.
I mean, what did we have? 4, 9, 10 3-pointers for the game?
Is
something
that what
like
we
that?
had?
Yep.
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, what did Ray Lee have? 5? She had 4 in the first half.
Yeah, I think so.
Rowan had 2 in the first half. Stella had 1. That's 7. That might be more than we've made in some of the games.
It's been a while, yeah. It's been a while. The thing about it was they were aggressive and the ball moved quickly and we were zipping that thing around, and that's one of the reasons that we shot the ball better. Just a little bit better execution and just a little better focus, and so feel like we're headed in the right direction. And we'll need to be on our game come Saturday at Chadwick.
Yeah, I mean, the way you described that venue, it's gonna get loud, and they love their basketball, don't they?
Yes, they do. It should be a lot of fun.
Well, coaches, this is the first time in 2 years we've played them. This is the 4th time. First time we've got them on our home court.
Yep.
That probably had to feel good to the girls.
Oh, I'm sure it did. Yeah. And they're a good team. I think 15-7 coming in, something like that.
17-5.
17-5.
Yes,
so
sir.
That's a really good win. So,
yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, and just a few times felt like a couple breaks we'd blow them out, and then they'd make a run back at us. And so anyway, but that's basketball, especially the way we play. You get a series of runs, kind of in the way we play. If you play a little slower, the runs don't seem to be quite as fast and furious. But proud of them there at the end, too. We took care of the basketball about the last 2.5 minutes there. We kind of sucked the life out of it and didn't turn it over.
Yeah.
Got to the free throw line and finished that thing.
Coach, it probably you had said this morning on Coach's Corner that you thought you'd had some really good practices and that you thought that early season flow and shooting was going to come around, and it sure did. What made you think that? Because you even mentioned that this morning on Coach's Corner.
Well, you kind of get in a funk, and you start thinking about, like, is there something wrong with my shot? Is my elbow in? Am I following through? And you're thinking about all those things. And really, the reality of it was just maybe too much thinking and not enough playing. You know, they really, really want to listen and to do what I ask them to do. They're really driven to do that. So when we run a set play, they want it to work exactly like it is, on the chalkboard, and it doesn't always work out that way. And so we just tried in the last few days to go back to, hey, just read the defense, attack, and quit worrying so much about, it doesn't have to look a certain way. We try to teach them to play, not teach them plays. But we do have some plays, and we kind of got trying to run those different sets to get certain people's shots, and we just got a little stagnant. So our thought the last week or so was, hey, let's go back to just moving the basketball and kind of letting them make decisions. I feel like they play better that way, and they did tonight. We got up 10 or so there late, and we tried to run some sets and kind of got back in the same sort of a deal. So we'll go to Chadwick and we'll just let it fly. We'll see what happens.
Well, that ought to be a good one. And like I said, the defending Class 1 or 2 state champions. One. Yeah, and we know from the Seymour tournament, Chadwick loves their basketball, and it'll be a heck of a contest. Coach, congratulations on your win tonight, and let's get a W on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm excited. So
all right. Hey, one thing while we're here, senior night Monday night.
Senior night Monday night, and just everybody keep your ear to the ground and listen, because there's a chance that boys' Tuesday night game will be moved to Monday. There's some talk about a bad snowstorm coming in, so I don't know that the decision's been made yet, but there's a lot of talk about playing 4 games Monday night. If we do that, it'll be JV girls at 4 o'clock, JV boys at 5:30 or at 5. Varsity girls then at 6:30 and varsity boys at 8. Not 100% sure that's going to happen yet, but there's a good chance that'll happen. So if everybody keeps that in mind, we're still keeping the beach or Hawaiian theme. So if even if the boys are there, we invite their parents and their fans to wear some Hawaiian clothes with us and come in and just honor our seniors and all those sorts of things. But again, I don't know that that's official, but you may ask some questions, because I think there's going to be a time change Monday.
All right, Coach. I'm pleased you shared that with us, and we'll do the best to keep up on that and make the announcements when we can. But
okay.
let's come Hawaiian Monday.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
Yeah,
and celebrate these girls' senior night.
Yep, let's do it.
Let's do it. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win. That was Coach Mallow here on the Grove Family Restaurant postgame show. I'll tell you, the steadiest restaurant in town. Man, they have great selection, great menu. Go down and see the folks at Grove Family Restaurant. Dig in. They got great omelets, fish on Fridays. You can't eat it all, trust me. If you get the 3 pieces, they're huge. But we appreciate the Grove Family Restaurant for sponsoring the postgame show. And that's going to do it for us. Thanks to Cousin Justin. And back at the studio pushing all the buttons. Thanks to Zoe for filling in for Tim. She did a fine job. She didn't talk as much as Tim, but she did a fine job. And we'll be back tomorrow night with Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.